Life is like your challenge. You got a big wall in front of you, right? An illusion of a big wall, illusion of an obstacle void shortage, created by time and ego. Time's a man-made construct. Ego's created by illusions of fear. Need to be right, need to be offended, need to be separate, superior, inferior, offended, guilty, anxiety, all these things. Well, anyway, most people go their whole life and they're running to try to get around this wall. Or they're running this way around this wall, or they change directions, or they try to dig way under the wall. Their whole life, try to go over. Me, I try to access the fucking key. Right? You just turn a tiny little key, opens the door. There's so many things in my life that I used to work so hard, create void shortages and obstacles, so I could be my own hero and say, oh, I grew up poor. Oh, I used to use drugs. Oh, I used to do, right? So I can be a hero, right? I lost everything. That's bullshit. All you need to do is access the key, right? Get out of your own way. Think about, how am I putting time in my way? How is my ego answering that? And that's why meditation is so important. It's just a baseline. It's a baseline to say, here's peace, okay? And peace is, analogy would be a car on top of a hill. Real tall hill. How much energy does it take to keep a car on top of a hill? About one finger. I can hold it, any San Francisco hill. My car's up there, one finger. I just keep it on there. Now, if that car starts rolling, right? What most people do, instead of right when it starts rolling, getting back on top of the hill, right, going back to center, what most people do is they allow that thing to keep going downhill. And so by the time you get home from work, right, you come home to your beautiful fiance and you feel run over. Why? Because think about how much momentum that car's gained. So every time, my goal, always like a master in karate with 12 people attacking me, isn't to resist all the attacks. It's simply, how quickly can I go back to center? How quickly can I go back to center? And I'm literally, one of the only litmus tests or quantitative analysis I have in my day is how many times was I off center. So you want to be tested, have 3 teenage daughters, go outside at 4 in the morning and see that car missing. See how quickly you go back to center. I'm serious, right? But I do, like, it's very rare. Like, I not only would I go off center for a day, a week, a month, it could even last longer. And I'd wonder why, because I was putting faith into what? The wrong energy, and I'd get more of it, then all of a sudden something else would happen. Well, I remember saying when things were going bad in my life, I'm like, oh wow, the hits keep on coming, right? I know you said, right? What was I expecting now? I put faith into more hits coming. Right now, I just see more and more favor coming, right? It's coming through me. It's more and more favor, and it comes literally when I'm off center. So, anyone married, but you're almost married, you've been married. Anyone that's been married will know this argument. It starts with, you should have turned there. I have had, you should have turned there.
Say it one more time,
right?
Just so we can both.
I've had arguments. I've had arguments.
So, this is our marriage counselor.
Yes, I've had marriage.
Welcome to our
Talk about going back to center. I've been driving in good intention, right? Helping my daughter move into college, right? Moving good intention. Everyone's stressed because your baby's going to college. So there's a lot of illusions going on. And it started with, you should have turned there. And then it turns into what? And then turns into, I said you should have, don't tell me what, you drive. Then it turns in and ends somewhere around like, excuse my language, like, fuck you, why am I married to you? Right, and pretty soon half of everything you own is gone because you missed the goddamn turn. So next time you go off center, think how stupid it is. Because now I literally sit there in peace, right? You missed the left turn, I'll say thank you. Do you have a better suggestion of how to go?
Ego's gone.
Ego's gone. Now, remember, what my signature in my email should say is hypocritically, because this is what I try to do, right? I still go off center every day, right? I am human. But I know it's just how quickly I'm going back. It gets shorter and shorter. That's my quantitative analysis. Like, I'm so proud of myself. I only got pissed for 5 minutes, right? Or that I was only offended for like 3 minutes, right? Someone said something negative about me. I was only like, well, that only hurt my feelings for like 3 minutes. And I got back to center and I'm at peace again, right? And I'm telling you, I had a huge need to be offended. I would do just stupid shit. Like somehow I deserve something. All an illusion. All illusion. And radical humility sits there and you're like, oh, this feels so good. But it doesn't happen unless you know where peace is. Remember, what you say, think, and do, those vibrate at a certain speed. What you believe vibrates even faster. Those limitations of belief will also vibrate fast. But that unconscious competency, the energy that you carry, that 120 stuff I was talking about, the genetic things we were talking about, right? Your genetic activation and deactivation. And the first step of it is simply awareness. And awareness comes through breathing, meditation, being aware, taking your ego and time out of the way. Once you're aware, it seems so obvious, right? And with all this said, I still do the same bullshit every day and make the same mistake. Just less. Just less.
With meditation, is it transcendental meditation? Okay.
Yeah.
I studied with David Lynch Foundation in LA. The teacher who taught me was taught by Maharishi.
Yeah, I learned from Sangeeta Sahi in India, but I'm also a firm believer in Headspace.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have a subscription. I love it.
Yeah, I still use it just sometimes just to.
It's really good.
You know, whatever puts you on the journey of it, right? It's the pursuit of your potential into peace.
So
2 hours under my belt.
There you go.
In what way would you describe when you transcend in your meditations? What that feels like if people haven't tried it before, like when you're
Great question,
like
right?
resting on the.
Yeah, so it's awareness. So a lot of people are expecting something, right? Like, what does it feel like? And you can't say nothing because that's not true either.
Right.
So the best words that describe it for me is peace. I just feel at peace. I feel joy, a physical sensation of light, like not only seeing light but feeling lighter, right? On a biochemical side, I would say my blood pressure drops, right? Like there's certain, like I'm a type A personality. There's a certain go to me all day long, and when I'm meditating, there's no go in me, right? There's no like, din, 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 din. Like, you know, I got a rock band in my head all the time. I'm gonna move. Productivity, accessibility, productivity. There's just this peace, and I find it. I'm like, okay, I know I got to be here. And it's an antithesis. It seems to be an antithesis to motivation, right? Inspiration. It's a different kind of inspiration to be at peace. I would say if I was enlightened enough to bless all of you to be at peace from the time you open your eyes till the time you close your eyes, that would be a huge gift. I don't think you'd want to be here if I could give you that gift. You'd be somewhere higher in a different plane. But to enjoy the sensation of being able to be inspired and go back to peace, be inspired to go back to peace, experience lessons as miracles, understand all challenges, voids, shortages, struggles are just unexpected opportunities, and to see it through as fruition. And most of all, none of it comes without trusting the universe or God or whatever you believe in. If you truly trust it, then what could really happen to you? Right? What can really happen to you? And that's where it all goes.